Welcome to the Unaired Podcast Pilot Project. I'm Matt Elfring. This week we're just going to go in and do I'm One of You with Oliver Jett Sr., episode 2. I remember this being better than the first one. I have not edited it yet. So we'll find out very soon if this is good or not. Bye.
Today's episode of I'm One of You with Oliver Jett Sr. is brought to you by Soup FTs. Finally, your favorite soups are available as NFTs. Love tomato bisque? Do you wish upon a star for a good chicken noodle? Well, now you can have it as a non-fungible token on your desktop, laptop, tablet, or phone. Upgrade to the new Super tier in order to put cool hats on your bowls of soup and dress them up like a pirate. Soup FTs, fill your belly with delicious fake soup.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Hello. Welcome back to I'm One of You with Oliver Jett Sr. I am Oliver Jett Sr. Very exciting episode today. Joining me once again is a great friend, a best friend, and that's Mark Trucker. How are you, Mark?
Nope, not you're. We're almost there. Matt Drufke is
Mark?
me. That's me. My name. Yep. Nope. No. We'll get there. Hi, Oliver. How? Do you ever go by Ollie? Do you have is there a nickname that you like?
Ollie sounds real fun. It's like it's kind of like a cool move you can do.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Like a skateboarder. Yeah. All right.
Right.
Okay. I'm just curious how we should set the tone. Thank you so much for having me back. It's always wonderful to see your face.
Thank you. Today, I'm wearing a T-shirt that I got from a little store that I want to talk to you about. I don't know if you're aware of this. Have you heard of Kohl's?
Kohl. It's a very popular store. I did notice you were in a T-shirt. Most often, you are in a business suit, like a three-piece suit.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a very casual day. What brought about this casual nature for you?
Well, I was driving with my driver, and we were heading down the street, and I saw a very, very big store, and it just said Kohl's. And I asked the driver, like, what is Kohl's? And he told me you can go in there. You can buy luggage, a shirt, pants, and everything is on sale today.
Yeah, it's basically like a store that is an Amazon. Like there's so much that you can get there.
It's like it's
a pretty big deal.
If you love Amazon, but you need to get out of your house, you go to Kohl's.
Yeah. It's a wonderful place. It's a great store. I'm glad you finally got to well, I guess for starters, see one, and then go inside.
Yeah. We parked in a spot that you had to pay $250 to park there. It had a blue circle and then a green outline around its sign.
Oh, wait, hold on. No. That's you paid a fine because you parked in a handicap spot. That spot is for people who maybe have crutches or wheelchairs and need to be closer to the door for convenience. You're not. That's not like a service fee. You broke a law, and that's why you have to pay a fine.
No. Anywhere you drive, and you want to park somewhere, and if there's a sign that says $1 amount, that's the cost to park there.
No, that's not how. Wait, hold on. While we're doing it, we'll take a very brief side tangent. So when your driver is driving and you're in construction and you see the thing that says hit a worker, pay $10,000.
Yeah.
You don't think that gives you permission, do you? You don't you don't believe that that's the thing. It's not like a challenge. You get that, right?
No, that's definitely if you are a sociopath, we'll call it, and you feel the need to lash out at others and you need to hit them with your vehicle and you have the necessary funds, you can easily just pay $10,000 and hit a person on the side of the road.
Yeah. Okay. not how that should be. I would say that like when you have seen those movies where the ultra wealthy hunt people for sport, is that what you think this is? Just like the very easiest version of that, where like
It's a real
if you
Death
really
Race
want to,
2000 situation.
yeah. Except these people aren't like running from you; they're just like standing wearing high vis gear, holding a sign that says "slow."
Well,
Uh,
they're wearing that gear so you know where they are, so you can
Yes,
find them.
no, but yes, you're so close. They're wearing that so you know where they are, so you don't hit them. I think that's what you're missing here. They're not trying to make it easier for you. All right, they're not like it's not like murder with training wheels. They are trying to protect themselves and make sure that they'll be okay, not like encouraging people to hit them. Like who would sign up for that? Wait, that's a good question. And I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
promise you we will get to Kohl's. Who do you think signs up for that? Who volunteers to let people hit them with a car for $1 amount?
I think it's the same type of people that sign up to do things like UFC or boxing. They just like pain. They want to get
Oh,
in
no, I
situations where
don't
they're
think that's
getting hurt and they get paid the $10,000.
okay. All right. I'm just gonna beg you and please next time just park in a normal parking spot that doesn't have like that handicap sign on. You can just park and then walk the extra because you want to get out of the house anyway. That's why you're
Yeah.
going to Kohl's. So just take the time to take the like 25 extra feet to be considerate to
Yeah,
get to where you need to go.
But then that's 25 extra feet I have to, well, technically 50 if I'm going in and out. It's 50 extra feet of walking, and that's 50 feet less of shopping in Kohl's.
I don't think that's how walking works. Like you don't have a set amount of steps a day. You can take as many steps as you want, man. And again, the exercise is good for you. That's why I like going to Kohl's. You walk around, you look at the men's suit, you know, you look at the nice men's clothes. Maybe you go up to the appliances. I have a young son, so we look at toys and things like that. It's a fun way to spend a little time during the day.
Here's the first thing I learned about Kohl's. You walk up to these doors, and there are like on one side 15 doors to get in. You have such an array of options just to get in. Which door do you take? You know? Do you think about it?
It's big. Yeah, I mean, that's a very popular store, so you need to make sure you have like on a day, specifically like around the holidays when there are lots of people going in and out. You want to make sure that there's not a line of people just trying to get into one door. Like a variety of doors seems like a good thing for people, you know.
In a couple of the doors, you can hit the button where you parked and pay $250, and that door opens for you. So it's even less for you to do.
No, yeah, that's because if you are in a wheelchair or crutches or something, you can't just like pull open the door. It's just harder for you. So they do that for convenience for the handicapped. Like, so you should not park in their spots. I mean, I guess you could use those doors, but that's why those doors are there. Like for the people who need them, not as like a convenience. It's not like those doors go to a fancier type of people. They go to people who need the help to get in the building. I don't.
I was very much under the impression that when you do that, when you walk up there and you press the button after parking in that $250 spot, you're letting everyone inside of Kohl's know, hey, big spender coming.
All right, so when you go into those doors, it feels like what you're saying is it's like those old English times in which like trumpets blared and you would be announced. You don't believe that that's what that, like in your mind, I guess that's what is happening.
Well, I mean, that's not so much my mind, but in reality, it's a call to action for the employees there to be like, look at this guy coming in. I better help him get the best deals because he's going to spend the most money.
All right. So then let me ask you, if that's what you believe should happen, you're wearing your new Kohl shirt. Is that what happened when you did this? So you parked in the handicap spot. Oh, not great. Then you used the doors for people with disabilities. So you enter in, clearly you're expecting to have people like come attending to your needs.
Mhm.
What happened when you went into the store?
A person at a register said, "Welcome to Kohl's," and I said,
Hmm.
"Thank you," and then I just walked by. I I was so taking it. The first thing I saw outside of the cash registers was there was a sign above a bunch of polo shirts, and it said 65% off. What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
Wow. Every item in that store was on sale for between 20% to 80% off. Everything in
Yeah.
there.
Kohl's often has a lot of good sales. Like it does a very nice job. I don't mind wearing a Kohl's shirt every now and then,
Mhm.
or going, like, if I need a pair of sneakers or something, I'll certainly go to a Kohl's and find a good deal or two.
But it's a business model that just simply I don't know how it works, because if everything's on sale at all times, is anything ever really truly on sale?
Well, I think you're kind of, and I am surprised you as a businessman would not
Mhm.
realize this. That, like, if you say everything is on sale and your sale price is a little higher anyway, then you're setting a price and just announcing that it's on sale. Like,
Yeah.
you can just go ahead and do that. I don't know. Yeah, that seems like a pretty common business practice in most stores.
I feel like I would love to visit a Kohl's where everything is full price, just to really stick it to people and let them know, like, I paid full price for this green polo I'm wearing. That it doesn't fit very well, but if it
Yeah.
said I paid full price, people would know I mean
Yes.
business.
Oh, it would also say I paid full. All the clothes would say I paid full price on them.
There'd have to be some sort of tag, or maybe like like the lacrosse alligator.
Oh yes.
It'd be that, but it would say I paid full price at Kohl's.
Uh, Maybe the alligator just like holding lots of money or things like
Yeah,
that.
something along
I think
those
that's
lines.
okay. So you went into Kohl's not
Mhm.
knowing you needed a shirt. You were just like, I'm here just to peruse.
I mean, when you look at the font for Kohl's, it is so simplistic, sans serif writing, and it's someone owns it named Kohl. That's what the apostrophe S is for.
Correct.
I had to know more, and when I was told it was
Ah.
you can buy anything there essentially, uh, I decided this is a place I need to go.
Well, not like anything. Like, it has a very specific market of department store. Like, it's not you couldn't get like you couldn't get groceries. You couldn't buy high end items, transportation. You couldn't get any of that. Like, it's a very specific market of
Uh
things. You're going to Kohl's because you need certain thing.
Yeah.
You're aware of this, right? Like, yeah.
Well, I mean, I didn't need a shirt. I bought a shirt. Uh, you
Yeah.
know, I could
Boy,
have,
isn't that how it always goes?
yeah, you go in, I went in there to look for a new cushion in the helicopter, and I found myself buying a shirt. I found myself buying a new set of knives, kitchen knives. I've never cooked a day in my life, but I wouldn't mind getting a new set of kitchen knives. And then jewelry, 70% off jewelry,
Men's jewelry or women's jewelry?
both, all jewelry.
Oh, all right. Oh no, I'm sorry. What I meant is, did you purchase men's jewelry or women's
Oh,
jewelry?
all jewelry. I bought them all out of the
Oh,
jewelry.
okay. Yeah, because it's there, and you never know when you're going to meet the next future Mrs. Oliver Jett Senior.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can't wait until the day that I meet a woman who will give me that Oliver Jets Jr. We've
Yeah.
and she could be right around the corner, but I have the jewelry prepared.
And I think this is a real savvy move, and this is
Mhm.
probably why you are a multi-billionaire, is that you do not purchase jewelry specifically thinking someone will like it. It sounds to me like you have lots of jewelry on hand,
Yeah, yeah.
and then you hope whoever comes into your life fits whatever bauble you happen to give them.
I mean, it's all about the razzle dazzle, and the more razzle dazzle you have, the more possibilities to impress a potential mate. And I have a room full of jewelry now,
Mm.
a lot of Kohl's jewelry, And that's more potential for a potential mate. I can say, well, what do you like, diamonds or gold, or diamonds or gold? And we can kind of figure it
Or
out.
gold diamonds.
Gold and diamonds. Yeah, a yellow diamond ring.
Yeah.
They had that there.
Is that a pickup move of yours? Because I don't know how successful. And granted, Oliver, you're a very handsome man.
Oh, thank you very
You're
much.
very wealthy. You're easy to talk to. You've got a lot going for you. But I don't know if you approach a woman somewhere. For you, I guess it would be like a cotillion or something, and you say like, "I cannot describe to you the amount of dazzling Kohl's jewelry that I own that you could be in possession of." That is exactly going to be like a number one selling point of yours. You know what I mean?
Let's say I'm at a wine mixer off of
Okay.
in the Florida Keys or something, and
Wait, you live in Silicon Valley. That's like a wine area, isn't it?
yeah, but I'd like to
Isn't
go
like
to the
that
Keys.
area of California?
Florida Keys. That's where the best wine
All right.
mixers are. There's no wine down there. There's no wine vineyards. So
Yeah, it's like Swamp Gator Vineyards. is
well,
what it is.
the Florida Keys have nice, beautiful tropical islands, and that's what they bring the best wine for these wine mixers. And what I do is if I see a woman who piques my interest, what I do is I open my phone and I go to the photo roll and I scroll through pictures of jewelry and I show them to her and I say, "This could be yours. Would you like to go on a date?"
That feels like the plot of Pretty Woman. I don't know if these are the women who you will possibly be getting into long-term relationships with. These seem like you're only telling women like the only thing I can offer you is personal luxury.
Yeah.
From Kohl's. But I think you're selling yourself short. You're a very you're a funny guy. You're a smart guy. That's what you should be leading with. Bringing the jewelry in later. You don't have to use like that. That's not your opening line, man. You got to keep that in your back pocket. That's like a second, third date conversation, in my opinion.
Well, how do you? Because I'm in these situations where there's many other rich men also looking for love, and I have to compete.
I don't know that love is the correct word, but okay, let's play that. Let's go.
We're all looking for love at these wine mixers in the Florida Keys, and I think the best way to really just get that opening line is just look at all this jewelry I've purchased. Look at it all.
Okay. I guess that's certainly one thing. I guess the good news, if I'm one of these women and I am scrolling through, I guess your photo folder of specific jewelry, I'm thinking, well, look, one, this is nice. Now, are you telling women that you bought it at Kohl's as your way to be like, look, I have a lot of jewelry, but it was also all on sale? Like that's
no. These situations at these wine mixers are pre Kohl's. Kohl's was this past week for my first time.
Oh, okay. So what kind of jewelry were you showing? Like, what was your now that Kohl's has, because it feels like, and I don't think you will mind me telling you people this. Before the conversation started, before we started to record, you were psyched about Kohl's. You told me this is the only thing we're going to talk about. So like clearly this experience has been life-changing for you. And I'm very happy for you.
Yeah.
Like it is interesting that a person had not been aware of a store like this. But so before that, where was the jewelry you were buying coming from? Like, were you paying full price for jewelry?
I'd go down to Rodeo Drive. I'd find jewelry there. I'd go to diamond mines and buy diamonds there and bring them to jewelers, in the diamond district in New York City to have them make beautiful jewelry for me.
Well, and I suppose we discussed this in the last episode. Your father had diamond mines also, so I assume that's where you were getting some of those.
That's where some of his the diamonds come from, was his diamond mines.
All right. Well, at least they stay in the family, and then the people in your divorced family, I suppose. At least I guess that's a nice thing.
I mean, again, luckily I don't have any. Not luckily, but I don't have any kids yet, so there's no I don't have to share the wealth too much. I just have to share it with a few ex-wives.
Okay, so let's talk about this T-shirt you bought.
Yeah.
Because I'm curious. I guess first off, can you describe the shirt to the audience? Because it's very vibrant, is the word I would use. It's certainly like it's a bright shirt.
Yeah, it's
So I guess
it's kind of an acid washed purple, and it says Tori Amos on it.
yeah, which I think is supposed to be like a retro vibe shirt.
Yeah.
I guess here's first question one. Do you know who Tori Amos is?
I believe Tori Amos is a famous painter. She painted.
No.
Okay.
Not a painter. Also not a clothes designer. That's where I thought you would have went. That,
okay.
Like much like how like designers will put their names on products, but no. See, she's a singer songwriter, musician, who like came to fame in like the mid '90s, and is I believe still around. I believe she's still making records.
Okay.
I think you might get into her music. I know that you do not listen to music in the car. I know you prefer dead silence you can focus on business. But my suggestion to you is if you're going to be wearing this Tori Amos shirt, then go out and maybe check out kind of what you're advertising. Do you see yourself leaving the house in that shirt? Is that a solely lounge? Is that a solely loungewear shirt? Are you maybe playing some beach volleyball in that Tori Amos shirt?
This is a shirt I want to bring out into the public. I want people to know that I'm hip. I understand. I thought it was art, but I understand. Music is art. I understand music, and that
I hope so.
People love music, and people are going to know that, hey, Oliver Jett Sr. loves the music of Tori Amos.
Yes, which you have never heard of before, nor did you know she was a musician until 2 minutes ago.
Well, they're not going to know that off the bat.
No, I know. Assume that. But like, and this is why I would suggest that you listen, you find a record or two. You get yourself a Cornflake Girl, you get yourself a Why Tori Can't Read,
you
like get into it.
I never was a Cornflake Girl. That doesn't sound fun.
I mean, oh boy, I do not know how to break this to you, Oliver.
Yeah.
Tori Amos's music can be called many things. I don't even think her most ardent fans would refer to her albums as fun. I think you're in, she is not like a Mighty Mighty Boss Tones type recording artist. It kind of brings you down. She's kind of a bummer. She writes beautiful music, but it's not very uplifting, I guess you would say.
So would you compare her music to those commercials where dogs are sickened in cages and they need help?
Oh, yes, I would. Yes.
Okay.
That's a very good comparison.
Is that her music?
Sarah McLachlan. No, that is Sarah McLachlan. Okay. Which, by the way, that's another shirt I think I could see you in right now. It's like that 1993 Fumbling Towards Ecstasy shirt. We're going to get you into the whole Lilith Fair, I think, in a future episode. We're going to bring, I don't know that we can afford the copyrights for some of these audio clips, but we're going to bring it in.
I can afford them all. It's fine.
Oh, good. All right. I just didn't know if that was an investment we were making. Yeah. We're going to get you super into the women of the night, Paula Kohl, Natalie Merchant. We're going to really be enjoying these. And from the fact I know who all these people are, that's the kind of music a very awkward teenage me was listening to.
Okay. All right.
And, just really getting into it, really getting bummed out, but liking how that made me feel in my old heart and soul there.
Well, so I purchased the Tori Amos shirt, and then
a bunch of jewelry. Let's go through purchases.
All the
Tori
jewelry.
Amos shirt, all the jewelry, and then knives.
Because I was looking for a new cushion for my helicopter seat. They had nothing that fit there.
What dimension? As someone who I feel like I could probably speak for the majority of the audience, I have never been in a helicopter before. What are the dimensions of a helicopter seat? Like, how do they relate to like an automobile seat? Give me an idea about what you're sitting in when you're flying in a helicopter.
Okay, so when you're sitting in like kind of a small recliner that you can only fit 2 people in. It's kind of
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
you can stretch both your arms out and kind of comfortably fit them in there. A little tight. It's about the size of that.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's kind of like a love seat and everything else.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Yeah. It's hard to believe that Kohl's did not have a section for helicopter seat covers.
No,
I
not
don't.
at all.
I think that's not quite the target audience that they're going for.
No.
I know that you probably think there were due to the large amount of handicap spots. You're probably like, there are a lot of people willing to pay $250 just to park. But again, that's not how that works.
Yeah.
And you paid the state money because you broke a law. All right, so I get that. So knives, jewelry of men's and women's, and one Tori Amos t-shirt.
One Tori Amos t-shirt. I mean, I looked around. There's a lot of bedding stuff there, and there was nothing that would fit my bed. Again, lots of clothing, mostly clothing there.
Yeah, that downstairs is pretty much all clothing, and then when you work your way up, then that's when you.
Oh, this is a 1-story
stuff.
building. This wasn't a 2-story one.
Oh.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. There are Kohls that are 2 stories.
Oh yeah, in fact, the Kohl's that is very close to me has a second. That's just, I assume they probably just because they moved into that building and needed to like find a way to have the most possible space, so they use the second floor. Yeah.
Is everything on sale there at yours too?
Generally, yes. Everything is going really well. Then you also get like a discount if you start like a Kohl's charge card, or if you're using Kohl's Cash, or anything like that.
Yeah, we
you know.
really need to talk about Kohl's Cash. For every, I think it was $50, I got $10 in Kohl's Cash. They're not only
correct.
Is everything on sale, they are giving me money. They're giving me money.
Kohl's Cash. I mean, all right. Let's start here. Kohl's Cash, and I assume you know this, is currency only valid in Kohl's, right? Like you don't think you can only use Kohl's Cash in a Kohl's.
Well,
so they're not giving.
No, because Kohl's is an independent nation of Kohl. The exchange rate has to be very similar to the USD. I'm assuming that.
Oh, so,
you go ahead. It's because it's a 50 to 10. Right. It's got to be what, 50 to 10 exchange rate, or 5 to 1.
No, again, this is basically just like a rewards program for someone who is a regular shopper there. We're just saying that, like, look, if you're going to spend a lot of money, we will be okay with giving you. It's basically a coupon.
Okay, so we're all suckers.
It's not like actual.
We're just all suckers, and they're sucking us back in.
Correct. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's how they get you back in. Yeah, they do not expect that you're going to take this like Kohl's Cash and go to a currency exchange.
I tried that
because you will not get it. Oh, okay.
It didn't work.
Yeah, you will not. No, that will not go well for you.
I explained to them the 5 to 1 exchange rate, and they said no, sir.
Yeah, that's not gonna be a great start for you.
What I'm kind of piecing together right now is Kohl's is kind of a diabolical little place where they're telling you everything's on sale. Nothing's technically on sale, because if everything's on sale, then nothing's on sale. But then in addition to making you spend a bunch of money on things that aren't on sale, that are on sale, they're giving you cash back, which you can only use in their store. So they're getting you to come back to spend money, and then you come back to spend that quote unquote free money you've been given. And you're buying way too much stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's cyclical.
Yeah. And by the way, if you think Kohl's is bad, wait till you go into like a Target or something, where it is not just Kohl's type stuff, but then like groceries and all kinds of other things. You will never leave a Target. You will just have cart upon cart upon cart of things.
I've never been to a Target though, but I mean, Kohl's just immediately gets you right away when you gotta pay $250 for parking, and then from there,
again, not a thing. You broke a law. you parked where you shouldn't have parked, and hopefully there was not. Oh boy,
Yeah.
I don't even know that I want to go down this line of conversation, but I feel like I have to ask, because if I don't, the listener will be angry at me. When you parked, you did not take a spot from a handicap person, did you? There was not like a person in a wheelchair who then had to park in a less convenient space.
I mean, to be honest, I wasn't paying attention. We parked the town car across two of those spots, and
No, you should have to pay
in.
twice the fine then. That's like, that is it was almost bad enough that you parked at a handicap spot, but now you have parked a car in two handicap spots.
Yeah. Again, it was just I only had to pay the $250. They didn't charge me $500, so I feel like I got another deal at Kohl's right there. Kohl's gave me 50% off parking fees.
All right, let me explain to you. I think I know how to get this across. When you had to pay for the parking, did you notice how you did not get Kohl's cash back? Like, you did not. You wrote them a check.
I wrote
assumably
the city.
Yeah. So like the city is not in cahoots giving you Kohl's cash. Like, that is a city ordinance that you.
Well, I mean, the city of Palo Alto may end up sending me some Kohl's cash in the mail for spending $250 on parking. I'm still waiting. I haven't checked the mail this week.
Okay. Oh boy. Well, I hope we never have to. I'm glad Bed Bath & Beyond has gone into Chapter 11, so we do not have to talk about all of the coupons I'm sure you get in the mail.
Wait, hold on a second. Bed Bath & Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Yeah. It's another store that specializes in like kitchenware and bedware, household appliances and items and things.
Wait
like
a minute.
that.
Okay,
but I believe
that's the store predominantly featured in the Adam Sandler movie Click, if I'm correct.
I believe so. Yes, I believe you are correct.
That's wonderful.
I don't know that I've ever seen. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever seen that movie, and that's a very odd reference.
Stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing right now. After we're done with this.
Okay.
And watch Click 3 times.
All right. Well, I guess that's what that's what I'll do. I suppose. I guess when my wife gets home, I'll just be like, "Honey, I can't talk. I've got Click to watch. Can I watch it with her, or will that just be a distraction?" Well,
I mean, I think everyone should see Click at least 3 or 4 times.
All right. How many times have you seen it?
16.
All right. Boy, I bet you wish Kohl's had a Click T-shirt.
Oh boy,
you would have bought that right away.
If they just had the poster for the movie of Adam Sandler holding the magic remote, looking directly at the person looking at the shirt, winking like, "Oh, I'm gonna rewind or fast forward time." Or that I'm going to learn a life lesson about how you shouldn't skip the important parts of life because they're mundane. It's got a lot of great value to it as a movie, Matt.
All right. Okay. Well, I think that just look at, we've talked about the full Kohl's experience.
Yeah.
We've talked about your experience in it. So I guess my last question to you is, will you go back to Kohl's?
I mean, now that I've kind of come to the realization that it's a cyclical nightmare of spending money, I think instead of going back to Kohl's, I'm going to buy Kohl's.
Oh, what will you change about it then?
I would make nothing on sale. Ever.
All right. So every store will be a full price Kohl's.
Full price Kohl's. That $15 t-shirt you bought, $40 now.
Oh no. All right. Well, it's good to know that you've ruined a store.
Yeah. Not yet. I mean, I haven't bought Kohl's yet. I mean, as soon as we're done with this, I'm going to get on the horn.
Yeah. I mean, I can see on your screen, because boy, you have very large font that I can see on your monitor. It does just say now buy Kohl's on it.
Yeah.
So that's all right. Well, yeah, it's good that you have a to-do list. Mine is, like bring in the garbage cans and do that stuff. It's good to know yours is buy a department store chain.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy the department chore stain. Ooh, boy.
Oh.
I'm gonna buy it, and then I might expand the jewelry section a little bit. I'll put in a new helicopter section for helicopter enthusiasts, and
Finally what you need. Yeah.
and then you know what? And every door is gonna have the $250 button door that you can press if you pay $250 to park.
Oh no, that's all right. Well, we'll. I guess we'll talk about your multiple crimes a little bit at another time. But I have no more. I have no more questions. That is a great shirt, though.
Thank
It's a
you.
great
I
shirt,
thank
and
you.
it's super bright.
I'm gonna get really into Tori Amos.
Yeah, unlike the music of Tori Amos, that shirt is bright and cheery, and I really enjoy
really
it.
is.
But yeah, all right. Well, then the next time we talk, you'll probably be a little sadder, and that's all right. But you know what? We can talk about feelings together, and I think that'll be a very nice thing.
That sounds painful. Thank you so much, Matt Trucker, for coming back on the show.
Okay, it's still not my name, Matt Drufke.
Drufke.
Yes.
Okay. So I still don't understand what a Drufke job is.
Oh, it's all right. If people want to read some great writing, I'm part of a group of writers at a place called Fancy Boys Club. FancyBoysClub.com. Oliver, it sounds like just like your kind of place. You seem like a real fancy boy.
I've been to the site. I've been there, and I love the writing of a gentleman named Alexander Truly, who is a tantric sex workshop guy.
Yeah, he is a straight psychopath, and he makes me terrified to be alive. But we print his articles out of fear, and then we print other stuff out of excitement. So, but yes, I figured you would like him the best, and we'll kind of see where it goes. It goes from there.
Well, thank you so much for coming back on, and I'll throw a few soup FTs at you.
Oh, thank goodness. Boy, because I will tell you, I love a lobster bisque. And if I've never really been entirely sure what an NFT is, but if I can mix it up with that, or even possibly like a hearty stew, I will be a better person than I am right now. So I absolutely appreciate that, and I appreciate you all.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate me as well. Take care.
So